Michael White hoping to level this match going into the mid-session interval. And also searching for a first win over Ronnie O'Sullivan in 6 attempts. Their first meeting for 2.5 years.
Yeah, there's a shot that O'Sullivan displayed the containing safety there, as if to say, well, I've now upped my game. Over to you, Michael. See what you can do to up your game. Might have left a little gap through to that red. That's very well played. Needs a good kiss.
One.
I was going to say he gets one. I don't know. It looks quite a thin contact on the brown. I don't think it cuts in. So it wasn't a good kiss as far as the pot is concerned.
Michael White, 1.
Very close to the long red, but having missed it, it's a really good chance for White to get back in. Twice a ranking titleist, Michael White.
1.
Indian Open and the Paul Hunter Classic in 2015 and 17 respectively.
Yes, that cannon went wrong as far as the pot. Yes, I was in Firth at the Stadhalle when he won the Paul Hunter Classic. It was a modest ranking event, not a big prize, but he was emotional at the end of it. He was in tears, getting his second ranking victory. I think the title of winning the Paul Hunter meant something to him. He was very emotional.
Won the World Amateur title when he was just 14 years of age. Made his first century at the age of 9. So he was always earmarked as being something special from his junior days. He's found the promotion to the senior ranks at times perhaps more challenging than he might have expected when he first turned pro. He is a quarter-finalist at the World Championship, which he achieved on his debut in 2013. He came pretty close with his initial long red. That one, though, finding its mark in resounding fashion. O'Sullivan back in.
$14. 15.
Well, this is how he likes them. There are 3 or 4 reds out in play. Not all of them, but
22.
that might change pretty soon with O'Sullivan. Of course, he's master break builder and
23.
player of delicate cannons and touches.
41.
Which way does he play on here? He's got to go into them. Oh, that's just beautiful. Beautiful shot. Top spin. Slightly arcing from right to left, that cue ball. It didn't look a very favourable bunch to be going into. Shame we didn't get a chance to see that shot again, but an absolutely lovely cannon into the bunch.
$46. $47. $54.
So again, another frame, not quite over, but in the blink of an eye, he's virtually there.
55.
Made a few mistakes in the second frame. Perhaps slightly distracted by the errors that Michael White was making, but since then, he certainly settled into his stride. O'Sullivan, the 129 clearance just now. Now this contribution, and when he gets in full flow, the speed at which he does his scoring, the fluency he shows. Neil used the word intimidating earlier, and it is. Michael White wouldn't be the first player to feel that way.
Yeah, first two frames scrappy, but the cat's very much out of the bag now. I think on this table, under these conditions, O'Sullivan was never going to be quiet for long. And I think the only way to stop him is to pop them before he can. I don't think you're going to be able to tie him up on this table, because they're coming in off the jaws all over the place right now. And
72.
that's another frame gone. This will be a tough one, though, to keep the break going. Oh, brilliant.
I can tell you that Neil Robertson won that marathon opening frame in the end against Tian Peng Fei. So Robertson 1-0 up. O'Sullivan beginning to turn it on for this packed Yushan crowd. And once again, dominating Michael White as he's done in their previous 5 meetings.
81.
The match clearly not over, but White's going to have to find something extra in the second half to make this competitive. He was a little lucky to win the second frame, really, given the errors he made.
86.
But it's been all O'Sullivan since then.
87.
And another century very much in the offing.
92.
Yeah, so it just seems like he's freewheeling through this. It doesn't even look like he's got his vice-like grip on it or his focus. He's just putting his cue down and hitting balls. He's obviously very confident in general. And now he's making sure of the century. Something I didn't think I'd see. Just by rolling that brown ball in.
Hang on, hang on.
Quite amazing. Isn't that got the biggest cheer that we've heard? An outrageous fluke.
Well, it